A solemn procession today as murder victim Fire Lieutenant Terry Canfield's body was transported from the medical examiner's office to the funeral home this morning. Local law enforcement and firefighters took part in honoring the beloved firefighter. Lieutenant Canfield, his wife Lisa, and her son John were found dead inside their burning home last week. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nadine Woodward. And while that procession was taking place, the man suspected of killing the three family members was heading to court. A judge found probable cause to hold Roy Murray on a trio of first-degree murder charges, and several counts of arson could be leveled in the future. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey joins us now live. And Jeff, sounds like no chance of Murray getting out of jail anytime soon.
Nadine, once a district court judge took a look at Detective Kurt Kieser's affidavit, the number of victims, the sophistication of these crimes, all prompted the court to set Murray's bond at $3 million. To put that into perspective, that is 3 times the amount requested for Spokane serial killer Robert Yates.
Today, Roy Murray appeared in court escorted by the jail's corrections response team. Officers don't want a man accused of killing 3 people to be able to hurt anyone else, and they want Murray alive and well to face justice in what's been a painstaking investigation.
Countless hours investigating this case and putting it together, many sleepless nights, and a lot of work went into bringing Mr. Murray in on these charges.
Today, during his initial appearance, Murray said just one word, and because Murray suffers from PTSD, his public defender may ask to delay any further court proceedings until Murray's mental health can be evaluated. That stay would be just fine with investigators who need ballistic evidence to tie Murray to the murders. Glenn Davis won't talk about an ongoing investigation, but previously showed us how he can tell detectives if one of Murray's .22 caliber pistols fired the fatal shots.
In order to do our examination, we need to be able to produce known samples to compare evidence samples to. And we fire into the water tank to recover the bullets.
Davis then transfers the bullets and casing from the test firing to the comparison microscope to see if they match evidence found at the scene.
We would take the known bullets and compare them to each other and look at all of the lands and grooves to make sure they match. We would remove one and then put the evidence bullet up and do a similar comparison where we're looking to see if the lands and grooves match.
In the Colbert triple murder, detectives recovered both bullets and 7 shell casings. Davis will likely be able to tell deputies if they've recovered the murder weapon because ballistic markings are unique to the guns that fire them.
And time again, we are able to correctly associate a cartridge case or a bullet to a particular part or barrel.
Nadine, today, Murray's public defender told the court he is reserving the right to later on ask that his client's bond be reduced if Murray is able to post a lesser amount in the future. The court did order some restrictions from him. 1, stay at least a mile away from the crime scene. 2, do not possess any firearms. And most significantly, stay away from his soon-to-be ex-wife. Reporting in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.